What have we been doing for the last 40 years when it comes to safety systems and trips? For 40 years we've been going high pressure, bang. We shut that guy down. We shut his production off. Man, we did a good job. Out with the old, in with the Y-gen. Every 8 seconds, there is a Y-gen person replacing one of me. Every 8 seconds. This is not a sales pitch. This is where we've been. 2 years ago, we developed this. And what this does, it protects, learns, remembers, and educates. So we've been there, done that. We built it. We've basically taken all your HAZOP data, and we basically showed this is your risk, here's your history, and if something happens, this is what you should do about it. So you come up with a contingency plan. So I'm going to get a Y-gen person to tell you this. This is a Y-gen solution, so I'm going to get Patrick here.
So we wanted to do this. You saw it earlier. Put risk, which is these DNA, into real time on your smartphones, tablets. I own a smartphone, a tablet. I'd love to own these glasses that also show everything that my smartphone shows. It would be awesome. They're working on it. But in the plant, there's these PNIDs. They're the Bible of the plant. Everyone knows what they are. Everyone can read them. Everyone, hopefully, updates them often to make sure that they're exactly what they show. So wouldn't it be great if we had risk on those PNIDs? The PNID, this is built right into CAD. This is diagrams showing that risk analysis has been done. The black dots mean this bow tie is complete. White dots mean maybe there's a recommendation outstanding. The number of them is how many different deviations were looked at. So right away, you look at this drawing and know, well, it's safe or it's not safe. What's been done? You can get a little more information on it here. Expand the bow tie. We're taking this bow tie concept, which is very visual, very Y-gen, to use Ken's terms. I can look at a bow tie and go, this is safe, this is not safe, there's too much going on here, it's clear, it's not clear, so on. So we want to integrate that right at the beginning. All of the printed PNIDs could have a symbol on it, just like this over here. The controller screen. This is where it actually matters. Well, here we've got the same thing. Now the operator can look right away and see, okay, there's been a risk assessment done. But wait a second, on the left side here, where we show all of these bow ties, one after another, kind of looks like a DNA strand. Well, okay, something's going wrong. This DNA looks a little funny. It's expanding out. So I click on that and bring it up and I can see, well, something went wrong. And what's happening here is the DNA and the bow tie is mutating as a safeguard fail. So they didn't do maintenance. Click on this and see, boom, there's my risk. It shows in color what my risk is. Right now, something's just starting. The maintenance is coming up due. Boom, something happened. Well, this safeguard over here, try doing it here. It's starting to change color, and you're going to see that over the next little while. You can tell that something's going wrong with it. It's turning red. And in the meantime, I've got weird stuff going on in here. If I don't know what risk is, I know that there's something going wrong. So what's happened is the maintenance was never done. So that safeguard is gone. All of a sudden, the causes are that much closer to that hazardous event and that much closer to the consequence. Things are starting to turn red. All of a sudden, I know the top right there is health and safety. There's a red risk. I'm in trouble. I'm the operator. I don't want to go to that area until they fix something at least. So as we go on in time, there were other safeguards that failed. The next one was an inspection program. So not only was the maintenance not done, but it was never inspected. All of a sudden, most of the safety is gone. We can see the causes easily connect to the hazardous event in the center. Whoa. The only thing holding it back now is one safeguard over here. That's the containment. It's not done. Well, we better make sure that containment's awfully good. And you know what? We better get fixing these. So it's very visual. This is all going on right on the DCS screen.
There's 72 of this lines. There's 72 lines, cause-consequence lines in that picture. 72 lines. Minimum 72 lines. And this is showing a PNID. What's the compression ratio? 504 to 1. Wow. 500 lines of HAZOP I'd have to look at to figure this out. 100,000 to 1. If I had 200 PNADs, only 200 PNADs, times 500, I'd get 100,000. 100,000 lines of PHA code is now going to be buried into this. That's what that looks like. Every one of those bubbles is a simple bow tie. I think together with your creativity and your experience, we're going to find ways to actually make this work very quickly.